The time Batman got trapped in jail. Batman woke up on a cold stone floor. His utility belt was gone, and his cowl had been stripped away. The room was a perfect concrete cube with no bars, no windows, and no visible door. He checked for hidden seams in the masonry, but the walls were unnaturally smooth. Then, a voice hissed from the corner of the ceiling. "Processing takes time, Bruce." He didn't recognize the voice, but it sounded like 1,000 wet leaves shifting at once. He slammed his fist against the wall, expecting the sting of stone. Instead, the wall rippled like dark water and swallowed his hand to the wrist. He pulled back, his knuckles covered in a thick black sludge that smelled like old copper. A small slot opened in the door and a tray slid through. On the tray wasn't food, but a pile of rusted batarangs and a shredded piece of his own cape. "You aren't a guest," the voice whispered. "You're an exhibit." He heard footsteps outside, heavy, rhythmic, and echoing with the sound of chains. He looked through the tray slot and saw a hallway lined with identical concrete cubes. Inside the cell across from him, a man was weeping while stitching his own mouth shut. The guards finally passed by his cell. They weren't police officers or Arkham orderlies. They were tall, faceless things wearing the GCPD uniform, their skin the color of bruised fruit. One of them stopped and leaned its head against the wall of Bruce's cell. "The bat doesn't leave the cave," the creature croaked. Bruce kicked the wall with everything he had, but the concrete simply softened to catch his boot. He realized then that the jail wasn't built around him, it was growing out of him. Every sin he had ever punished in Gotham was a brick in the wall. He looked down at his hands and saw them turning into the same gray, seamless stone. "Am I still in Gotham?" Bruce asked, his voice cracking. The voice in the ceiling laughed. "Gotham is just the waiting room for this place." By the time the sun rose over the real city, the cell was empty. The police found a new bricked-up room in the basement of Blackgate that hadn't been there the night before. When they broke through the wall, they found nothing but a single black cowl pinned to the floor by a rusted nail.